name and height.
Okay. Hi, my name is Melissa Schumann, and I am 5'5".
Okay, great. So take your time. You're going to be reading with Seth.
So, Dawn, you grew up around here. You probably know all about the legend of Blood Lake.
Yes. I've heard a bunch about it. It's a very sad story.
You mind?
Okay, sure. Long ago, there was a great Comanche chief who was loved and adored by his people. His name was Muguara. It is said that Muguara was visited by the Great Spirit in a vision on the last night of a dark moon.
What the hell's that? What? The moon thing. Part of the lunar cycle lasts about 3 days before a new crescent moon appears. You are such a geek. Some people call it the dark moon, but I call it the dead moon. It's a time for inner dreams and visions, a time for renewal, a time for death. Huh, thanks for that. Tell us more, Dawn.
The Great Spirit told Muguara that he was pleased with the way that his people had maintained peaceful harmony with the land. And as a reward, he was going to give him the sacred staff of the Spirit. And with that, the words that would uncover a hoard of gold that lay underneath water of the small lake.
Gold?
But this knowledge came with a price. The secret of the lake and the sacred words could not be uttered to anyone until the next dark moon. Otherwise, a horrible curse was going to be made upon the land and his people.
What did he do? What do you think?
Muguara accepted the offer.
Yes.
But as each day passed, it grew more and more difficult for him to keep the secret to himself. So as it came to be, he confided in his daughter, Ayana.
Pretty name. I had an Indian name before I got kicked out of the Scouts. Yeah, Chief Pencil did. Watch it, Nick. Hey, just thought, pen, pencil. Seriously? You got kicked out of the Scouts? Boys, let her tell the story. Go ahead.
So the day before Muguara was going to accept his reward, Rangers came and invaded his village. Every man, every woman, child was killed, except for the chief and his daughter.
Wow. Oh my god, that's horrible.
Come to find out, the Rangers had been mistakenly dispatched by a lynch mob who swore that this was the tribe who had killed a woman and her baby in a raid in a nearby homestead.
Oh shit. Bunch of dead Indians for nothing? That's hardcore. They'll have their revenge. Not when they're dead, Cupcake. What happened with the chief and his daughter?
Muguara was tortured. Ayana forced to watch, but soon it became too much for her to bear. So she divulged the secret of the lake in hopes to save her father's life.
But that didn't work.
No, it didn't. The Rangers burned both of them alive. Afterwards, their captain went down to the lake and recited the sacred words.
What happened?
The Great Spirit was so angered by the Texans' ruthlessness and anger and greed that he summoned the most powerful magic to be cursed upon the lake.
What kind of curse?
The captain and his men were banished to the bottom of the lake, never to be seen again. They say that the water turned red that day.
Blood Lake.
Some people say Muguara still protects the lake from those who dare to ripple its water with their greed.
Kick ass. So it's a cooler legend than I thought. How much of this do you believe is true?
Only those who were there know what really happened.